Ever want to get out of the DC area for the day but don't have the time? Well, what if I told you you didn't have to leave the city to find your oasis?
It feels like you're away from the city. You're in kind of like a getaway, you know, like a country getaway in the middle of the woods.
I'm stunned, frankly.
I feel more peaceful. You know, there's a lot less stress here.
Overlooking Rock Creek Park, I recently visited the Hillwood Estate Museum and Gardens in Northwest, just 5 minutes from the Van Ness Metro stop.
Thank you.
It's the type of place that makes you feel like you're walking through your very own episode of Downton Abbey.
Shocked opulence, really. I mean, it's beyond. And I don't know how a person can amass so much money and take time to get all of this stuff.
Feel like you're hundreds of miles away while exploring a historic mansion filled with priceless art, including Fabergé eggs. Roam the grounds to find a serene Japanese garden, a botanical greenhouse, even a Russian dacha or summer house.
I can't believe it's in the middle of the city.
This whole estate was designed and curated by American businesswoman, philanthropist, and socialite Marjorie Merriweather Post. You may have heard of her.
She had excellent taste. And she had the ability to acquire things that suited her taste as well.
Mary Slimp is a docent or highly trained tour guide here at Hillwood. She was my Sherpa for the day. She says Marjorie bought and transformed this place in the 1950s. At that time, the heiress to the General Foods Corporation, founded by her father C.W. Post, was widely considered the richest woman in America. She also married the Russian ambassador.
We also have some of her collection represented here on the walls.
This is incredible.
Right?
Mary says Marjorie used her connections and fortune to collect Imperial Russian art, which is everywhere inside her home, the feature attraction at Hillwood. Russian and French porcelain used to entertain guests are among the items on display, but each room is really more extravagant than the last. From pictures of royal family members who came to visit, to priceless crowns and jewels, down to the threads of each billowing curtain that give way to spectacular views.
Oh, this is just like just the guest room.
That's just a simple.
I don't need to see the guest room.
These are our Fabergé eggs. They are 2 Imperial Fabergé eggs. So they were 2 of 50 that were designed for the Russian Imperial.
You know, they have the tapestries and they have the paintings, all the knickknacks that come with the whole living environment. Yeah. It's amazing.
But despite the highfalutin vibe of the home itself, guests say they couldn't feel more welcomed at the estate.
You can come here for like a museum exhibit, but stay for, you know, the Japanese garden. You can just spend an afternoon wandering about and you never know what you're going to find.
You can overlook the grounds and read a book from your chaise lounge. There's also plenty of space to sit and listen to the sounds of nature and see the fall foliage, free of honking horns, traffic, and those large crowds.
A lot of privacy and beautiful gardens that change through every season.
It just feeds my soul to be surrounded by such beauty.
It's what visitors say makes Hillwood so unique and special. The ability to discover at your leisure and to feel like the king or queen of your own castle.
I feel like there's more personality in one single curated stuff like this, rather than just being impressed by the monumental scale of everything. This place feels a lot more personal.
I don't think we followed the map much.
No,
right?
we
We
kind of
wandered around the whole time.
Come down and have
it's
that
an
experience.
oasis in the middle of millions of people.
Here at Marjorie Post House in Hillwood, I'm Matt Koufax, WTOP News.